Not many saw this coming. OPEC has reportedly agreed to cut oil production, and this is something the cartel has tried and failed to do numerous times before. If this deal sticks, it would be the first time in 8 years that the group of oil exporters would lower output. And with that, the price of crude took off, rising more than 5%, its best day in 5 months. Big oil stocks followed. It's not every day that you see 4% and 3% moves in Dow Components, ExxonMobil, and Chevron. And when energy turned, so did stocks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed 110 points to 18,339. The Nasdaq added 12, and the S&P 500 gained as well. Bob Pisani has more on the oil-driven rally.
Whoa, oil popped today, its best day since April 8th, on reports that OPEC had agreed to an oil production cut for its next meeting in November. It's not clear how much is being cut, but there's reportedly a cap on total production of 32.5 million to 33 million barrels a day. They're currently producing a little over 32 million barrels a day. Now, it's unclear who will be cutting and when. All of this will supposedly be addressed at a November OPEC meeting. Does that sound nebulous enough for you? But there's lots of speculation that the cuts will more than likely come from the Saudis because they're already producing at record levels. Do you really think you're going to get a production cut out of Venezuela? I don't think so. Big oil stocks had a big day on that news. ExxonMobil was up more than 4%, Chevron up nearly as much. Both pushed the Dow up about 50 points midday. Some of the shale plays like Oasis and Whiting Petroleum were up double digits. Why? Well, it's mostly short covering, and that makes sense. It's unlikely there are a lot of plain vanilla mutual funds who bought oil stocks on some vague promise that the Saudis might cut production. And no one is quite sure just how long the rally in energy will last. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.